over the last 5 years, we've seen a monumental shift in the way that people actually work day to day. We've seen people go from, working in offices to the pandemic when everyone's forced to work at home to, this whole culture and idea around, even though it was slightly there already, but this new whole culture around remote working and working from home, working from anywhere really, roughly shared time zones, new ways of working. We're very comfortable with video calls now. We're very used to it being the norm to have online office interactions and work with people for years without actually ever meeting them face to face. There's been a huge, and that's allowed us to evolve how we actually work and build. And from our company, which is 100% fully remote, it becomes very difficult to not only maintain your own discipline for your own way of working. I'm constantly on planes and traveling different conferences and events and meetings, and so are a lot of our team. And the team is also based, on pretty much every time zone across the planet. So making sure that you actually have that discipline of planning ahead, making sure that you have that ability to, even keep some time off for yourself, because otherwise you end up working from the second you wake up until the second you go to sleep. So having a discipline on working remotely and actually maintaining that discipline while you're traveling to make sure you set yourself on the right time zone a few days before, make sure your calendars are updated and adjusted, and also maintaining a slight bit of flexibility, because more so than a person working from home, you have to adapt to different situations, whether it's something that can go wrong with travel bookings and timings, or whether it's adjusting to different people on different time zones that you already work with. It's not for everyone. I mean, everyone sees the nice aspects of globetrotting and traveling while you're working, and they see you get to be in all these different places. Some people see the good, some people understand that it can be quite tiring, and to avoid that, there are sacrifices that are made, a lot around personal time management and free time, but it just takes that extra to enjoy that. It really does take that extra bit of discipline to make sure that you are still connected, still available, and still actually online doing your work. Because, and the same as any industry, any job really, people, especially any team, will notice if their leaders are absent for even just a few days. So being a leader in that position where I do have to travel a lot, where I am needed by different people in different time zones to make sure that they're unblocked and make sure that the company's always moving forward and pushing forward, means that I do have to be very disciplined with myself to ensure that the work is getting done and people are in contact, and don't think that just because we're traveling it's all all resorts and museums and nice like sort of free time like they would go on holiday. It is actually work, and no matter where I am, they're very aware that I'm there. I'm always on the calls, always on video, and making sure that I'm just always interacting with the team to ensure that each team member is happy, content, and able to do their job to the best of their ability.